My fingerprint on a project really refers to my signature. I think we're looking to do very personal work here at Lundberg Design. Putting our fingerprint on it, I think, means that we were successful in making it personal. We're always looking for either new materials or new ways to use old materials. Obviously, we're trying to do things that kind of haven't been done before. We're always looking to reinvent the wheel. First and foremost, redwood to me is a tactile material. I like materials that I get a reaction when I touch them. Whatever that reaction is. Plastic is unsatisfying. If you've ever touched plastic, it doesn't feel good. There's no absorption. I don't know exactly what it is, but something about the way our fingertips touch plastic feels like you're literally isolated from whatever it is you're touching. There's like a barrier between you and it. If you touch a piece of redwood, to me is this very kind of sensual quality, which I think we're looking for in the materials we do. I also think it's very beautiful. I love the color of it, the darkness, the richness. I actually like the variation you get in redwood. So I like the big color change between the sapwood and the heartwood. Redwood tends to be an incredibly clear product with very few knots. And sometimes the knots are incredibly interesting because there are so few of them. Because redwood is so predictable and yet occasionally you get the flaw, I find it a very kind of zen material. I don't know, for me. It's easy to work. I think that's the first thing that you notice about redwood is that it's just a tactile product. It's great for outdoor use because of its resistance, obviously, to rot and weather and insects. And it's not chemically treated. It's naturally that way. The tannins in the wood, give it those properties. But to me, it's so much about the grain and the color of the wood that I find appealing. These natural properties it has of being resistant to decay. The interesting thing about wood in general is that it's a product that sort of lives on after the plant. You mill it, you cut it down, you mill it, you use it, and then it has another life. It has the second life where it's used again. And redwood tends to last a lot longer than almost anything else in terms of that kind of product. If you look at the other wood products, it has a very, very long lifetime, and properly taken care of is, really long, certainly generations long. I do think we have a responsibility as designers to make sure that we're promoting thoughtful use of the world around us. And redwood's a great story in there because it used to be, quite honestly, after I got out of school, it was really thought that you shouldn't use redwood because they were cutting down old growth trees. It wasn't clear there was any kind of sustainable management of the forest they were doing, and so we pretty much didn't use it for a while. Humboldt Redwood Company, they really, in my mind, saved the redwood industry and the forest. I think that's a huge deal. I think that not only did they make redwood a material that we could use once again, it's sort of give us back a beautiful material that, to my mind, had been lost, but also they provide a kind of model for how I think those kind of companies should be run. Companies like that, that's who we should be, searching out as architects and finding. And I think the Humboldt Redwood story is a great story, and we want to support it.